with mangroves behind me, and the end of the sun today is still looking beautiful behind. You can see the water. We're right literally on mangroves along the edge of the water here. This is just off of the Gulf of Mexico, literally just several thousands of yards and you'd be right there in the Gulf of Mexico. This is where we are for the weekend, camping out. So, how are you all? Good evening from Rick, Sarah, and this is Cocktail Hour with Rick. On the last day of April, the 30th of 2021, here we are. And hello, Roy Quitter, Nirmal, Destiny Glenn, Panda May, Marie, thank you for the comment on the video, you too, Nirmal, Maria G, Olga from Greece, hey, Stephen Dix in the UK, Jennifer Dyer, JT, and I think I am caught up. Oh, AJ Vintage and Stephanie Short, and then there's me and Darlene and Loopsy Oopsie.
Visually Victoria is here.
And okay, help me out. Anybody I missed? This is a pretty good room. You guys were chatting for a while, I see. Very good. All right, well, cool. So I opened up the room early just so you could talk, and
Hey, Silverman 1941, first time tuning in.
Is she? He or she?
1941, I don't know.
All right, so here's the deal for you. Let me.
Kelly's here.
Hi, Brian. So the lady man we just mentioned, say that name again. Honey, please.
Silverman 1941.
You need to send me an email for a free gift as your first time on the Cocktail Hour with Rick.
Alicia.
How do you do this? You just send me your name and your mailing address to rick.adr@aol.com. I'm not kidding.
Hey,
You send us an email with your address, we'll send you your gift. And it is what? A channel magnet for Rick Serra on YouTube. Yes, it is. Usually a $6 value for free for you being here for your first time. Thank you very much. Stick around.
JT got his vaccine today.
Very good. I'm glad to hear of my friends getting protection. And Brian Verkelly up in the west of Baltimore area, 50-mile-an-hour winds. Hey, we're going to have a tornado out there. What's going on?
Do they have COVID detection dogs now? Somebody just said they met one today.
A COVID detection dog. Well, they sniff for everything else. Now they're sniffing for that. They sniff for bed bugs. They sniff for pot, of course, and explosives and different chemicals. And I hope they don't sniff around me too closely. You know what I mean? All right. So that was Roy Quitter about the dog. Hey, PJM up there. Retired 3 weeks ago.
Yay.
Welcome to the club. At least semi-retired.
Let everyone know we will not be on for 90 minutes.
Yeah, I hate to tell you, but we will be shortened because I'm going to be a nuisance to the people who just got here and are just getting set up right now.
Plus, you're not going to have any light.
And the light's going to be gone. So, well, we'll see.
Hey, AJ, Loopsy,
So,
Pamela, hi.
I'm proudly
I'm doing fine.
released my latest video from the Another Odd Place series. It is out there. I've gotten early positive reviews and quite a number of total views overall. If you... Mama?
Bo.
Oh, hi, Bo.
Bo is with Mama.
Yes, Bo is with Mom. I don't know who asked that. I wasn't listening to that question. Sorry. So, yes, my mother is watching Bo, and then our friends are coming down, dogless as well. This is their camper, their campsite. We're just absconding with the use of it while they're not here. We thought, what the hell, we're going to come here.
They like the background.
And then we have to go home. They'll kick us back out. No, I'm just kidding. We're all camping here. And we're going to do some fun stuff on the water over here. Look at this. We got a beautiful canoe and 2 kayaks there. Yes. So we're outfitted here. Yes, we are. We're ready to do some like outdoor adventures, and my phone is pivoting. My little mount is getting a little loose. Red's apple cider is good. I'm drinking Yingling beer.
Oh, is it on Do Not Disturb?
Yes, it is. Thank you for asking. Do Not Disturb has been employed. Yeah, jet ski. I was thinking about that because there is a place, a public place, that I could put it in the water as many times as I wanted to take it over there. I just have to have the truck. Although I guess we could put a hitch on the Honda Fit. What do you think?
For what?
Pull a jet ski for
We'd have to
2?
Find out if it could handle it.
I know. I can see right now. Here's the car, and the car's got its front end up, and here's the jet ski riding behind. That would be hellacious. You know you can't do that.
We're in Florida and we're camping with friends.
Yes, we're in Florida, and really not far from where we live, but this is
10 minutes.
10 minutes away, actually, to be honest. If anybody has ever lived in the area and had to go to the VA hospital at the Pines, right here at 95th Street, I believe it is, we're across the street and down the road to the water's edge.
Past the Wawa's and the Cuban restaurant.
There's a Cuban restaurant and a Wawa right at the corner on the way in. So it's a private park, and they check for ID and approval. So if anybody was planning on going, oh my God, we can go see Rick, don't do that. I don't want you to get in trouble, okay? When I can, believe me, when it is safe, I am so looking forward to trying to do a couple open, wherever you want to call them, meet and greets. We have the equipment, got the canopy, got the banner. I've had it for a while. Ironically, we had the website already.
They do have Wawa in Florida.
And Wawa's in Florida, yes, but not Royal Farms. Sorry about that. Isn't this beautiful behind me, folks? What do you think? Kendra, hey, how you doing in Oklahoma? I think this is a little bit different. What do you think? Let me move my fat head. What do you think of that? I'm not telling you I'm on the water and I'm not on the water. I'm telling you that
7-Eleven.
there is the water. Here's my fat head. Right here is where you can enter, right over here. There's a spot. It's open. And then there's a spot over this way that's open. And we could launch these right from either one. We'll just have to ask for the courtesy of the camper who is there to go around their camp and go in. So, yeah, my head is really big, and this is zoomed in. You can see the veins popping.
They ain't gonna zoom back out.
I am.
Don't forget to hit that like button, guys.
Let's try to zoom out. Way out. There you go. And by the way, you look like an expert. You have every step right on the money. It's not even a question. And you got the best locks. I have the same kind.
Oh yeah, I love these things. They work really.
They do. Yeah, I found a pair a long time ago. We used it with a larger camper we used to have.
Oh, you did?
And we shrunk from a 29 to a 22.
Oh.
We had a super slide, a big bedroom. It was beautiful. But-
Visually Victoria.
Hi, Visually. Thank you for your tip contribution. Thank you for being a super chatter. So how's it going? We got 81 in the room, 21 likes. Remember, likes are my dilithium crystals. I need the little like button to be pushed by everybody. And if you happen to miss doing it at some point, it can happen anytime during this chat. So you got about up to an hour from when we started. We're into 10 minutes, so another 50 minutes. So within 40, 50 minutes, step out, click like, step back in. Thank you very much. 80 people in 10 minutes, that's a very good start. So
Hey, Nancy.
I'd like to ask for comments about my video. Would anybody please share a sentence or so about your impression of the new video? Thank you, Carolyn Trasolini. You're always enjoying the stream. I'm glad. Thank you. Visually, Victoria said she loved it. Thank you, Gary, and he also agrees. Gary Baba Booey. Pandame got to see a special guest, Dan, and also
Hey, if they're decent motel chains, you should be fine.
and a younger Colin Brown of the Paranormal Files. 2 years ago. It's crazy. Year and a half or so, maybe, to be totally exact.
Oh, good. Enjoyed it too.
Thank you very much. I'm glad you liked
So
it.
did Maria G.
So are people,
Raven.
are you picking up that it seems like I have the capability to give you evidence? Thank you, Danielle Redmond. I had a hell of a day today. I locked myself out of the lab. I hate that kind of stuff. I left my swipe.
What you got in, Danielle?
Oh my God. I'm so sorry for your day. You're so sweet too. Thank you for being generous again. I was talking about the new Another Odd Place video and getting very nice comments so far. Muffin says the ghost stories are your favorite. So you like that as the best of my categories? And feel free to also comment, what type of videos do you enjoy more?
Hope you
The
watch
one
it.
I can't do any faster than we do is, of course, after hours. They take longer to do. They take months. So the next after hours might not be till June. But as time goes on, oh, well, thank you, Carolyn, for saying that. After hours is her favorite. Well, very good. But more ghosts. Hey, I think I see somebody pulling up that I might know. You probably have ghosts in your house. Hi, Destiny Glenn. I'm sorry you had a weird day. I did too, because I fought my video all the way to finally getting it completed. Every time I thought it was right, I looked at it and I said, no, I want to do this. No, I want to do that. And the guy is tightening up his jacks now, and it's a little tool he's using to tighten it up, okay? So don't worry about the noise. And thank you very much visually again. More ASMR, the waterfowl, the duck, okay. Now I'm gonna go to some different settings to try to look at some more natural settings with the wildlife that is lucky enough to be in wildlife and not in an urban drainage ditch, basically. Shopping with Rick is Dan's series. We hope to do those as soon as we can get back out. Because Dan and I are totally connected. And if there's any other question about that, please let it go away. Dan and I are fine. Dan's got a much bigger enterprise than I do, but I collaborate with him as well. And then he's also supportive. When he posts, promotes one of my videos, there's evidence that Dan is there trying to help push me along, the old guy. And He's done that with the Another Odd Play series. He really likes that, I think, the most for him. So, and I love doing the Kmart. I love doing the shopping. It's like, that's the true ad lib, just getting to be comedic and rolling with whatever is there. Of course, as you saw in the latest video, I don't leave comedy at home, even when I'm going out and doing ghost hunting and that stuff. It's boring. Have I ever heard me talk about that? You sit around or stand around in the dark, in the cold, in the wet. I get success, I get results, I prove there's stuff there, but the cost is my own time and having to put up with those uncomfortable conditions. That's what you put up with. If you were seriously into doing something like fishing, or you had a boat, a real nice boat, and you fished, you could just imagine what's necessary to keep that going. A camper. I have one. To keep a camper going, you need to know what you're doing, and you need to do all the things that are necessary. Everything takes a little commitment. So if you really are not ready for that kind of commitment, then you step back. That's my advice. And I'm totally committed to doing what I'm doing, no matter what little obstacles I'm going to run upon. And I love you guys and the feedback you give us. And as we've said before, you know, you're our entertainment on Friday nights, hanging out with you guys. And then I guess you hanging out with us. So I'm up to 51 on the likes. Thank you very much. There is Ollie's down in Maryland. Who is? I am? Or somebody else was hilarious? Dalton. It was nice to say somebody was hilarious. Rolling with the homie. Who just did that? No, somebody else did something there. JT, thank you very much. Your shopping videos are brilliant. I laugh so hard I cry. I love watching them myself. I don't watch Another Dirty Room much. I know people are always like, what? You're kidding me. No, I mean, I've done them. I looked at them when they were released. And then I move on. So sometimes I may not remember every detail of every episode, but that's because I don't keep reviewing them. You guys watch ADR over and over again. You know so much more than I do. I could use somebody like you as an expert to help me to be able to answer a question, basically. If I was in a forum and after COVID I was able to speak and people like said, oh, we'd love to talk to Rick and Dan and Brennan and etc. about Another Dirty Room and have like a open chat. That would be so cool. Have them on stage and everybody got a chance to put up a question and they answer for us. Oh, that'd be so, and that would be sweet as shit. That's a good idea. But in the future, and I see the future as nirvana. A place where we all live in peace and harmony and we have all the eat and drink we need. Everybody is treated with love and respect. We all get along well. I don't know where it exists. It's probably in a figment of someone's imagination. Oh yeah, it used to be a band, that's right. That one guy died, I know, yeah. He did too much drugs or something, yeah, I know. You know what's safe? Unless you really are horrible, just drinking some beers. You can't really mess too badly just with beer. Usually I can't even get drunk on beer, so beer's safe for me. I don't make a public spectacle of myself in public, like in a campground. So instead of hitting the bourbon, I'll just stay with beer. Because if I hit the bourbon, I become very colorful. Anybody drink bourbon and you're a totally different person drinking bourbon than you are when you don't drink bourbon? You know what I mean? Am I talking to myself? Anybody? Well, Corona is a very good light beer. It's better than a beer that's called a light beer. It's just light. You don't have to add water to it. Yes. Oh yeah, bourbon is good in small amounts, but who knows what I'm talking about when you've had several bourbon on the rocks, several wild turkey on the rocks. Exactly, that'd be a perfect example. Been there. Man, I get so animated. My mouth runs worse than now. Yep. Ugh. Maker's Mark, yes. I've had Glenfiddich. I don't really appreciate Scotch as much as some people. I know it's a single malt. It tastes like dirt with water to me, but it's alcoholic somehow. Yeah, mint julep at Churchill, for sure. Ladies wearing their bonnets, all ready to go. So, off camera, my friends finally have arrived. Now everything's going into place. The rug is down. The Queen is here and is directing how things are to be laid out. She's pointing things here and there, and my wife's just standing there, hearing me hear her, and unfortunately, Canada's not hearing it because she's turned away. Yes, they're my good friends. They don't like to be on camera. So, disclosing exact locations and being on camera. It's still not bad. Why don't you come down a little lower?
Hi, everyone.
So this is where we're going to get to enjoy for several nights. What a great, great opportunity. Very beginning of May, up in Baltimore, crazy temperatures this week, up in the 90s. Up in New York, way up in the 80s. So I hope that everybody's getting a taste of at least a little warmth here and there everywhere. When you get to go outside, if the COVID is still active, please just be careful. But get out and enjoy it. Just stay away from people and enjoy yourself.
Did you get a new chair?
I mean, when I go to the beach, for example, I don't want to be in a beach that's crowded. I don't care. Maybe I'll have more chance of seeing pretty girls with more concentration. No, I don't care. I'm going to a beach with few people. Why? I just like that. I like to be able to sit back and enjoy the sound of the water and relax. I don't need a big crowd. Camping, it's not like a really loud thing to do. People do it because they like to chill. Hey, trainee, I'm glad you got off probation. Happy 420 for you. What kind of probation are you talking about? Is it related to YouTube or don't say? 87 on West Palm Beach. Oh, Gary, glorious. I didn't know you were there, man. You got a lovely place to be. So, K1-ish is about to have somebody pop over. AJ Vintage is running over there. You don't miss that, huh? Well, people kiss. I would only say that you should not have full penetration during kissing on the beach. That does not go well. I think that you should not have like intercourse on the beach during the day where a bunch of families with children are. That's really rude. Very rude, I would say. So that's why I do it under a blanket.
Who do you do it with?
Myself. It's getting dark. I can almost get away with it wasn't me. It was somebody else. Wow, I didn't know it was going to get so dark. Can you still see me? Can you hear me? Oh, yes, I was blessed and cursed with a male member so long, it's like a horseshoe. So it starts like this, and then it can curve around back like that. And then after it's inside, all I have to do is get down on my feet and kneel and hop around. And I could have a lot of fun that way. But it isn't nice for me to do that on the beach. Even if I do have a blanket on me. I do cut a hole in the center of it so my head pops out. So at least the children can see it's a human being under here. Isn't that amazing? Yes. Some people are slowly gathering their senses and realizing that I was saying some very crude things. I apologize. Please forgive me. But horseshoes, what an image. Damn, this is really getting dark. I got it. All right, that's good. Yeah, move it over there. And then move that over a little bit. Okay. Now move that over there next to it.
You're going to get yourself in trouble.
So, I'm watching women doing some work. I guess they needed to move the boats out of the way so they could open this pop-up canopy. That's what it was. Meow, 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 meow. Hi, Tanya Hacker. Oh my God, that is unbelievable. Tanya Hacker.
All the way down.
Oh. Rick.adr@aol.com. Send me a message in a bottle, Tanya. Rick.adr@aol.com. And look at my new episode and then go backwards on another odd place. I'm still at it, Tanya. Would be really cool to cross paths maybe in a supernatural setting.
You always got to do these.
Hey, I'll say hey to Dan for me as well, that we got the chat. That's great.
They're hard.
Tanya used to be part of a group of people, ladies, the Ghost Divas, and they had a talk show the same time Dan and I had a talk show going on. So that was called the Dan Bell Show back then. So that was back in like 2011, 2010. And I know you can't see me. You have a... Can I have your phone?
It's over here.
and turn the light on?
You need to say, Rick, I'm in the middle of something.
I know.
You need to say goodnight.
I can't. It's only 30 minutes in. I got like 90 people here. Thank you.
Don't ask me for anything else.
Okay. I got light now. I did this before. And when you do this with your face, it comes out really eerie. What do you think? You like that? 91 and 61 likes. Please, if you haven't liked, just step out for a second. Click the like button and step back in. Likes are like my dilithium crystals. I need them to run the reactors so I can achieve light speed. And when I can, then I can ultimately pleasure my lover. Am I a dork, or is it 2021? Yes, it's 2021, people. Longer than 1999. Yes. What the hell is going on? Pestilence? I thought that was something in the Dark Ages. No, it's right here in modern, technologically advanced, societal, human-controlled Earth in 2021. Yes. Well, the ghost story is this, ultimately. We're going to pollute the environment to the point that it doesn't support the life of any plant or fish. And then we're going to starve to death.
Let me have it for a minute.
Water will be polluted, we will thirst and dry out.
Really getting on my nerves.
So why are you taking this away from me while I'm doing my bit? I don't understand. I lost it. My wife just did this. Do you see this, folks? My wife did this. We wanted to keep you amused. There, okay. And at least for a couple more minutes, because I'd only been on 32 minutes so far.
I know, Rick, but we're supposed to be here with friends.
I know.
And you haven't lifted a finger since they've gotten here.
But I did stuff before. Ow! But you've been doing very well. Thank you for representing our family. There's Meat Puppet and LOL. And, yes. So what else? Yeah, the ducks are now swimming in water with all this floating, milky, gross stuff because the fish gate is clogged again with plants and pieces of plastic and stuff because I didn't get back in yet. I just was in there the other day and it already is clogged up. And that's collecting all the pollution and not letting it go and just blend into Lake Seminole. No. Now it's staying there. And they're crawling around. The poor little birds, and they're crawling around in this dirty, nasty water. You would not believe it. It is horrible. Absolutely horrible. I do not have amnesia. And I know that's what you were saying. Because I heard you.
You got the plates?
What's that, buddy? You got a light?
You got enough?
I got some. Thank you. If you'd put it on the corner there. Oh,
Coughing like that.
that's good. Why not? Do you got the little things for the corners to hold that on? I have duct tape in the truck.
You have no right to ask questions.
I have no right to ask questions. I can't tell you. Milky meow, meow. Yes, that's right. So I'll have to make it up for people. Well, last year for the 18th anniversary, we had a live band. Or was that the 19th? Whatever. And I'm not sure if I could get it hooked up again, but that would be nice. All right, so what is going on? Everybody okay? Did you have a decent week? I know there have been examples of people who didn't. No, I can't, JT. I can't do it. There's too many people around here, and I would really hurt their eardrums if I would sing. Oh, I do have some good news, though. On the rickserrastar.com, the store for merchandise from Rick Serra, a new 4x6 photo, maybe 2, are going to be coming out at the same nominal price as the other photos, available for me to sign and to add a message, of course, of Sandy Gay from the Sandy Gay Show. I created some stills and edited them, and they look just horrible. But I mean good. So whoever wants a Sandy Gay photo, it's coming soon. No, it's an original of the only episode of Sandy Gay, which you can enjoy if you join This is Dan Bell on patreon.com for a $5 a month subscription. That and a whole bunch of really old video featuring yours truly will be found. I'm talking about stuff all the way back to the early 2010s, 2012, 2014. Who knows what you might find? And of course, the infamous, which was first intended as just a serial show, ends up becoming a little movie, Love, Liquor, and Lies, on as well. Broke up into parts, the entire video there for you to enjoy. And now, Go Go Motel, exclusively there for you to watch. Totally remastered by Dan. So I would say, if you haven't thought about it yet, maybe consider patreon.com and look for This is Dan Bell. And remember, the money raised by that fund that is from the Patreon subscribers, it goes to Dan and it goes to fund our trip to Las Vegas for ADR. It's not for me, so it's for that. Just keep that in mind. Thank you very much if you would. Look, that was my little funny pose for today's live with Rick. Now, I told you, unfortunately, the beautiful stallion, Jim Jones. Oh my God. Hello, Jim. Jim is another comrade from my very first primordial paranormal days. And he had been doing it for many years before I even met him. Jim, hope everything's good for you, buddy. God bless, man. Thank you for joining. It's a hoot. I am full-time doing this. This is my job. I retired from everything else. So I do the YouTube full-time. So we do this show twice a week, Tuesdays at 5 and Fridays at 8. And we have a whole bunch of different kind of videos on my channel here on YouTube. ASMR or nature type videos or music video with yours truly playing spacey stuff. We have The World According to Rick Serra, where I'm now just bringing up again the unfortunate need for us to think about our natural environment, which is behind me right now, to preserve and protect it for generations to come, because it's in sad need of our help. One thing I would say to you, if you go to the beach and you have kids, watch your kids. Keep them from bothering the birds. If you are willing, and I don't know if you would want to, but I'd hope adults aren't helping that along. Birds are at record low numbers. They're nesting at this time of year. Please don't disturb the birds. They need to reproduce. They need to be able to grow another generation. So let's leave the birds alone. Anywhere you are, this is when birds are making the babies. I don't care if you're in the middle of the country, on the coast, north or south. Let's give them a break. And all the other creatures. This isn't all for us. We're supposed to be sharing this world with everything. Aren't we? Yes, we're supposed to be caretakers. Stewards is what it says in biblical texts. Stewards of the earth. That didn't mean we were supposed to plunder it. And that's what we have done. We have plundered the hell out of it. So that's what my latest message is from that series. And then I have Rick's Bits, which has all kinds of funny little things. This series of live streams. So a lot of different things to try. So if you're new, I hope you'll explore a little bit more. And if you've been around but you haven't really delved in, why don't you give it a try? The dinosaurs, don't laugh. There may be some here and there. We just don't know yet. In a very deep lake, in an inaccessible jungle, somewhere else. Because dinosaurs lived in different climes. They didn't just live in the tropics. So maybe some survived. So my scary story is that if things don't change, it's going to be hard to live on Earth. It's going to be very hard to live on Earth. Let's not let that happen. All right, so I hope After Hours episode 2 gets moved along. DJ Infinity, who is on here with me, we're committed to this, and I guess when I get back from this trip, how about Tuesday, let's try to talk DJ Infinity, okay? If you're up for it, let's do something like 1 or 2 o'clock my time on Tuesday. So whatever that is, like morning for you, I guess. Well, thank you, Jennifer Powers. I appreciate you and a lot of other people, but thank you for my husband scaring the crap out of me, washing up 3 stories. Oh, washing. Oh my God. Watch him. Hold that ladder.
You
So we're.
spilled my drink by pulling my phone.
Oh no. All right, well now I have to really go because I have to replace this drink. I want to thank everybody for coming. Are you going to come around and come down for a second?
Thanks, everybody. Glad you could make it. Sorry we couldn't be here for the regular time.
But we will be back the normal time frame Tuesday, 5 o'clock.
Yes.
Because we will be back on Monday night from this trip. You guys, I'm sorry. I know. Watch another episode of the show when it was funny. I am sorry, but this one's a little short. But thank you, 94 of you guys still here. 80 likes, no slack. And thank you for all the people who were generous tonight. We really appreciate it, and every time. Thank you all. I love you all. Take care of yourselves. Be safe, okay? And have a nice weekend. Have some fun. Get some fresh air. And peace. Bye.